AMHSI changed my life in so many different ways.
Most likely the best thing I've ever done.
In one word, incredible.
It was the best experience I ever had.
You will definitely regret it if you don't go, and you will never regret it if you do.
Hi there, I'm Jeremy Ginsberg, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I'd like to take you on an exciting journey with me.
Usually I don't feel much of a connection to being Jewish.
My parents always pressured me to date a Jewish boy.
I never really understood why I had to study Jewish history.
We want our children to know their heritage, to know their identity.
I go to Hopkins High School. It's a public school in Minnesota. A year ago, someone from Alexander Muss High School in Israel came to my summer camp and offered us a chance to go to Israel with other kids from around America for 2 months. It sounded interesting. I talked to my parents and they thought it was a great idea. So, here I am. Looks like a vacation, right? Well, it is, but it's so much more. Check it out.
Our core program deals with the history of Israel and the Jewish people. Over a period of 8 weeks, we teach the 4,000-year history of the Jewish people up until the present day. We also explore and discuss the issues that face life here in Israel on a daily basis.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm keeping up with my other classes too. All right. AMHSI is an American high school which is fully accredited by the Middle States Association of Colleges and High Schools. Sounds like a mouthful, but it basically means that my high school accepts my credits from Israel. So I can come to Israel, study here for 8 weeks, and not miss out on a single thing from my high school. With a teacher for every subject you could imagine here. I have my French class now. Bonjour. Ça va?
We knew the history that she would learn would be terrific because we had heard so much about it. However, we were also concerned about other subjects like math and science.
If she needed extra help, the help was there. The instructors were fabulous. In many cases, she thought they were more helpful than her instructors back in the States.
The progress that she had shown when she came back in all those areas was just much more than we had expected. It was terrific.
A large part of the actual teaching on the core program takes place outside the classroom. AMHSI really revolutionized the way history is taught. The land, the country becomes a living textbook. When we learn about biblical times, we go to Mount Gilboa. When we learn about the Jews fighting against the Romans in the Great Revolt, we travel to Masada. When we learn about the Holocaust, we go to Yad Vashem, the Holocaust Memorial Museum. The students can touch it, they can feel it, they can see it with their own eyes. And that's something they can't get from any textbook.
In Jerusalem, like all the places that we travel to, the program takes us on a journey through past, present, and future.
Jerusalem!
It's a program that I think speaks in such universal terms to all young people and allows them to have both an intellectual connection, a personal connection to exploring their Jewish identity.
It's important to produce a strong Jewish youth leadership all around the world, and AMHSI is a leading player in the field.
I think that was probably the first time in my life that I ever felt that being Jewish was something that was important and that there was something to be discovered.
It's a program that will not only teach you 4,000 years of your history, of your roots, of your background, but also will give you a better understanding of the life that you want to build for yourself in your present and in your future.
The updates were fabulous. Chaim sent these wonderful updates that I would forward to everyone I knew.
They made you feel like you were absolutely there, and the pictures also, we couldn't wait to get them, and they were just fabulous.
We're very proud that since 1972 we brought students from all over the United States. Recently we began to expand our activities to Australia. We're hoping to bring students from Canada, and this summer there will be students here from Lithuania as well. Therefore we're building more campuses so that we can bring students from all over the English-speaking world.
In addition to our classic Alexander Muss High School in Israel 2-month study program, we also partner with day schools from the United States and all over the world, making specific programs according to how they ask us to customize it for them. Some of them even choose to go to Poland to study about European Jewry, either on their way to Israel or in the middle while they're studying the Holocaust. One of the wonderful things about the day school programs is that we can have 3 and even 4 schools on campus at the same time, enabling American Jewish students from all over the United States to interact with each other religiously, spiritually, academically, and socially.
A feeling of a global community that you've really never seen before.
Any teenager should go to AMHSI. It's an amazing program, and you're missing out if you don't get to experience Israel in its fullest.
As you can see, my friends and I all agree that AMHSI is an amazing place where kids can come together and have a wonderful time. But you've got to experience it for yourself. Right, guys? Right. As for me, I've got a big day tomorrow, and I've got to get some sleep. Good night.